Hey, ladies and some gentlemen, this is Joe Cross, the founder of Disrupt Network Marketing. And on this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about a slogan that I heard a while ago, and then I kind of put it together and made it my own. But I once heard a person say that professionals sort. So this video, the headline, professionals sort and qualify before they testify. So what that simply means is, it literally means that you, as a network marketer, to save yourself a lot of time and energy, pitch people that have already qualified, that have already put some process. And if you guys don't know, so I'm in my wife's studio, so this is her purple background. If you don't follow her yet, look up her page, Nice Girls Finish Last, Jennifer Delatorre. But so one of the biggest mistakes that network marketers make, they think like anybody that has a pulse in a wallet, I should try to prospect. But you would save yourself so much time if you spend most of your energy qualifying people, whether that's online, whether that's inbox, whether that's meetings, doesn't matter. So like, I'll give you guys a couple examples. So one time last time I was in network marketing, I wanted to obviously set up some appointments with people that I already know. Now, at that time, I didn't have Call Loop on that company, but now I do. So I use a service where it sends out text blast, sends out voice blast. But at that time, I text 10 people. And the 10 people that I texted, I said, hey, what are you doing on Thursday, right? So out of the 10 people, 7 of them didn't respond. 2 of them, one of them said they're working, and then 2 said nothing. Why? See, that's what I mean by qualifying before you testify. So I didn't even tell them, do you want to meet on Thursday to talk about my opportunity or to talk about what I'm doing? No, I first made sure I sent it out to a group of people, see who was available first before I go forward. When I used to teach network marketers this when I had a team, well, they would always talk about, the company says send out the video, show the video, send the video. Again, no problem with that strategy if you're qualifying people first. So like if I was to send out a video, I would first talk to a bunch of people, and I would say, let's use the number 10 again. I'll talk to 10 people. I would say, hey, when you have 20 minutes, let me know. That before I even talk about the video, before I even talk about sending it to them, I first want to make sure they're available, right? So I'll tell them, hey, when you're available the next day or so for 20 minutes, let me know. Why did I do that? So then when they say, yeah, I'm available tomorrow for 20 minutes, great, cool. Tomorrow at 7 o'clock, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you this video. It's about 10 minutes long. As soon as that video's done, then give me a call. See, that's what I mean by qualifying, sorting. That's what professional network marketers do. For the majority, they're just trying to talk to anybody and everybody and their mama, right? So same thing, but saving yourself time, because now I don't have to pitch everybody. I only got to pitch a group of people. So right now, currently, I have a couple clients that have leads that I've helped generate for them. I helped them create marketing funnels. I've helped them do pay-per-click advertisement. And so they're getting leads online. They're getting tons of leads. So now the biggest challenge is sorting through all those leads and getting to the core of the people, right? It's no different. So when I was talking to them, telling them, send out an email, if you're going to send out a text blast, if you're going to send out a voice recording to all these people, well, we use a lot of services that we do it in mass quantities, so we don't have to do it one by one because that takes forever. So what we end up doing is we literally will first get all the leads in, and now it's just a matter of qualifying those people and seeing who is really serious. So like one of my clients that is already up to 1,000 leads, that's a problem. It's a good problem to have when you have 1,000 leads, because now she's just trying to sort through them and obviously sponsor the people. So what we do now is just another level of sorting, another level of basically qualifying people, because now just because they signed up and they went into our marketing funnel and said, yeah, I am interested, well, now it's all about finding out who's really hungry to start now, versus what most of us do. We're just trying to talk to everybody. No, I'd rather send out an email, a text, a voicemail to the whole group and say, hey, for any of you women that are serious about me training, teaching you, and coaching you for the next 30 days, I'm looking for 10. If that's you, respond to this email. So now we get tons of response from the emails, and now it's just a matter of now setting up phone calls with them or sending them the link or whatever. Everything that you should be doing in network marketing is learning how to sort massive quantity of people. If I was to do an event, I would get 20 to 30 people there. And out of the 20 to 30 people, I expect, if I'm good at what I do and I'm good at selling opportunity, I should be able to get 30% of the people that showed up to come to the room, right? So everything we do is a qualification process. Even if I go back to when I first had my own direct selling company, we had people fill out applications, we had people fill out forms, asking all different types of questions, because we're trying to figure out if this person is even worth the time to sell the opportunity to. Is this person even worth the time to get on the phone with? Because if you think about it, for all you network marketers that do this religiously, how many people have you talked to that you have not closed? let's just say you talk to 10 people. If you're not closing 8 of those 10 people, then these are not qualified prospects. These are just suspects. You're just talking to anybody and everybody. So what ends up happening is you talk to every single person and you just keep failing, keep failing. You don't ever stop. You don't ever say, what the hell did I do wrong, right? But it all comes back to because were they actually qualified? I'd rather talk to 10 people that have already said they're interested, that have already showed me some kind of interest versus just talk to every single person and then get rejected. So it's kind of what I've learned is like, one of my great quotes that I learned from network marketing is the greatest promoters make the most money. Like anything you do in business and life is the same. It's all about sorting. I mean, come on, dating is about sorting and qualifying. Freaking buying a car, it's about qualifying and looking at a million, buying a house. You're going through a many until you find that one. It's the same thing. So I don't understand that when people do business, especially network marketers, why they don't spend more time qualifying people versus just talking to anybody, because they're so desperate to get a sign up. They're so desperate to get someone in the business that they're willing to let anybody in this thing. And that's a problem. And then what ends up happening is you look desperate. You sound desperate and you're never going to sign up people that way. So moral of the story, however you do it, even when I used to invite people to seminars, right? I would create one message and say, let's just say it was my wife's event, Nice Girls Finish Last, and I would send a message to 20 women. I would say, hey, are you going to Nice Girls Finish Last? Because it almost makes them have to realize two things. One, I'm saying it as if they should already know what this event is, which I would assume they do because we're promoting it everywhere. Second, it makes them have to come back and say, what is Nice Girls Finish Last? And then I can now break it down to them. Hey, this is what it's all about. Give them a little bit. And if that sounds like an event you'd love to go to, I could send you a link or whatever. Again, qualifying the person. I don't just go and do what people do on LinkedIn and just send a big ass paragraph and a link to every single person that I connect with. Every time I connect with a person, I don't just send them to the fan page, but a business fan page is the same example. The only reason why I send people to a business page is to kind of send them to the next step. If you're not willing to like my page, then obviously you don't really care about what I have to say and what I have to offer, right? So if I add you to my group and that pisses you off and disrupts your life, then again, I'm qualifying you and saying, okay, if you don't like what I got to say, then that's fine, because I'm only trying to get down to the core. Just yesterday, I erased 75 people from my Facebook's friends list. Why? Because again, why am I going to keep posting a message to 380 people when 100 of them are not paying attention right off the bat? Okay, well, good. Erase those 100 people because they obviously don't care what I got to say. So same thing, same premise. I hope you guys get from this video. There's so many different ways that you can qualify prospects. But one of the things that you should definitely take away from this is that don't just talk to anybody. Don't just send the opportunity to everybody. Don't just pitch to everybody. Only talk to the people that have already qualified, that already have done some kind of sort of showed you some kind of interest, because you'll save yourself so much time. You will get less rejection, and then you'll start closing easier with ease, because now you're only talking to the cream of the crop versus trying to recruit the masses. It's never going to work, right? Even when I do pay-per-click ads for clients and myself, same thing. We're testing it. We're trying to figure out what the best lead is. Is it a person 35 to 45? Is it someone that's from Chicago? We know we got to get all this data, and then now we know, okay, we're getting a lot of love from Ohio, then I'm just going to market to Ohio. Same shit, different story, all the same. Hope you guys learn from it. Work your way to the top, because the bottom's too crowded. If you want to be a professional in this game, you need to make a 6-figure income, because if you're not making that, you have a hobby. If you're not making at least $1 million, you have a job. Talk to you later.